Hello, welcome to my channel, in Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. Doing a reading for the collective, a daily checkity check. Tuning into the energies, guides, higher self, see what messages we need for today. What would be helpful news we can use. So starting with the Kali Oracle card. Boy, I don't recall pulling this one before. Gaia Kali, number 28. That is, I love that skin color. It's one of my favorite colors. All right. Our Divine Mother, who knows all, with every answer and every mystery within her power to disclose, provides knowledge at the right time and in the best way. An answer to your question shall be provided. Do not immediately dismiss intuitions that are unexpected or lead you into unknown territory. Rest and reflect upon your insights, allowing your wisdom rather than a reaction to distill their usefulness and value. An entirely new perspective about a matter of importance is awakening. A secret shall be revealed, and all you need to know will be given to you. Wow. That's a lot to unpack. So basically, I'm getting, you have a question. There's some type of quandary that you have that is going to be met with an answer. And the trick is to receive the answer and not react, but rest and reflect, like absorb it, understand it, sit with it. I love distilling it, to distill the usefulness and value. Is this information useful, and how is it useful? Because there's an entirely new perspective about a matter of importance that's awakening. Wow, it sounds like you're really getting your answers met. So, wow, that's exciting. Okay, so this is a general reading, tuning into a collective of people. So take what resonates and leave the rest. In the past, we've got the energy of the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now that I've moved, my birds are a lot closer. So I wonder if they're going to be louder in the videos. All right, so Knight of Cups in reverse. Someone unapologetic. Someone, this feels like I'm getting a trickster. Someone who makes you feel, oh, you know what I'm getting? This is the kind of person you feel really good when you're around them. They say the right things, you feel really good. And then when you leave their presence, you start feeling like, wait a minute, something's up. I've noticed a couple different reasons that happens. Someone is really lovely and mirroring, matching your energy, but it's not really authentic for them to match you at that energy where you're at. That feels really good, but then they instantly shift out of that energy, and it's almost like there's a disconnect. Because that's what they do. They're kind of a chameleon, and they mirror and match people. I've done this, honestly. Younger me. I grew up in a household where everybody was mirroring and matching everybody else and not really to get what they want, to manipulate. So this is just a way of being. I wasn't doing it to be manipulative. I think this, we look at the root cause, it's from childhood, at least this root cause. There are infinite causes, but the one that I'm tuning into, it's around mirroring and matching your parents or whoever your caretakers were, because it is enticing. It's you tend to like your own energy. They're mirroring back the best of who you are, and who doesn't like that, to have a mirror, someone reflect back all the wonderful aspects of who you are. So it looks like that was a defense mechanism, survival mechanism for childhood, from parents with big egos who can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. That sometimes you're annoying, and sometimes I don't like you, and sometimes we're not in a good match together, and that just with huge egos, that doesn't work. They need that constant validation, that mirror telling them that they're fine, because it's all based in insecurity. Wow, right off the bat. Let's delve into some family issues, shall we? All right. Looks like you have really healed from these type of activities that you participated in and others around you. I think anybody who's on a conscious journey, an awakening, more conscious, you start seeing your stuff. You start having an ego death, and you either dive deeper, which I have done. I don't want to be conscious. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to own up my own crap. But what I'm seeing here is that eventually you realize that you needed. I feel like you got a calling, that there's a different way of being, and to transmute this old way of being within yourself, and then you see it within others. It's kind of like they're in the matrix, still plugged into an old way of being. There are tons of ways that I'm still plugged into toxic, matrixy connections. So have fun to find the different ones and find what really is self. What is that? What can you do with self without the matrix, without the toxicity? Looks like that's where the story is here. Boy, this became a passion. This is like, I feel like you were stuck for a long time in the past. But by having a clear vision, following your passions, following your intuition, there's something about connecting with nature here. Maybe it's realizing that you are Earth, you are not a human, just a human on Earth. Other beings looking at Earth would see you as being a part of Earth. So I feel like you are connecting to aspects of you, tuning into the toxicity within yourself and the toxicity within the planet. There's something, a lovely healing, getting to know the Earth in a new way, as teachers, guides, not as competition and using, but how can we work together? Dang. Boy. Okay, so you've taken all this that you've learned and just pew, you're moving forward. It looks like it's also having a healing effect on your emotions, your heart space. Your health has improved. If it hasn't improved, it that could very well be part of your path. I feel like having a proper, healthy relationship with your body is probably one of the most intimate relationships that you're going to have in this lifetime. You, your consciousness, and your body. How you feel about it, how you talk about it, how you treat it, the decisions that you make. I feel there's something, just a last little message here about making all these connections to and realizing that you're not separate, but you're a part of a bigger system, and it's not the matrix. I feel like you're choosing what systems you would prefer to be a part of. And current energy is the Empress in reverse. This is someone who, this is the energy of, boy, the opposite of what I've been describing here. Not abundant, not nurturing, not caring, a lack of concern, a disconnect. A lack of ability to co-create. Boy, this is very much the opposite of what I was just saying in your past energy. So let's see why that's coming up in current energy. Shall we? Wow. That's what this is. Sorry. I'm validating what my thought. That's what this reading is. You are detaching from toxic timelines, darker, denser timelines, timelines with older energies that have run their course. Energies about ownership of self versus giving your power away, slavery. Right to ownership of your consciousness, your body, your mind. But that's been coming up in the collective with females. Owning the right to the choices in their bodies, personhood, agency, seniority in your space, holding your own guidance, your own divine answers within, not looking outside of you for control or attachments that are unhealthy or trying to manipulate. There's, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I wondered if this would show up. This is there's a shifting, a quickening of more people who are literally seeing the light, feeling the light, reading the light, waking up. When enough of that happens, then you know, when we get to like 51%, then more it will happen faster. This is a transformation period. This is for the world as the collective, not just for ourselves. I don't see how they're separated. I see as you make those changes, if you want to see that world where more and more people are conscious and compassionate and making choices and connecting with themselves, the work is doing that for yourself. Not making people who haven't followed that spark, not making them bad either. If you create a roadblock, if you continue to make you good because you're following the light and your answers, and by that making others bad, then you are opening a door and then closing it behind you and then putting roadblocks. There is a call right now. I want to get this correctly, as accurately resonant. There's a call right now to remember that you too, at one point in your life, were much more toxic. You were much more unconscious, insecure, that it was not the times when someone called you out and made you feel separate that you made a stride in your energy. I am not saying that you don't call people out with the truth. That's not what this is. I am big on if it's safe for you to use your voice and speak your truth. What I'm saying is maybe it's part of the secret coming out and not taking a response from the Kali card, someone saying something and needing to be responsive and distill the energy first. I feel like there will be a desire to make someone pay, punish someone who's still unconscious. You know, Jesus said, they know not what they do. When you were practicing more toxic behaviors, you knew not what you did. You thought that everybody was doing it this way, because probably chances are most people around you were, you know, like attracts like. I think you get it. This is big though. This is a celebration. This is success. This is triumph after a lot of struggle and difficulty. This is meeting up with all the people who have our soul family and soul tribe. This is working with non-physical energy to bring balance. Non-physical angels, guides, loved ones who have crossed are looking down at you, caring about you, wanting you to have the best, wanting you to be happy and abundant and joyful, wanting you to follow your intuition and your inner guidance. They are doing that for you. They are holding that door open and shining a light and saying, come this way, because they do not judge you for how you've behaved in the past, your thoughts, anything. There's no judgment. There's only love, and their light is like a beacon. And they are saying, this is the example. this is the example. Don't keep creating a divisions within yourself of what's right and wrong, and divisions within each other. Wow, a pretty intense message. Okay, center of your reading, your higher self is at Ace of Pentacles in reverse. A lost opportunity. Something tangible that wasn't received. Lost opportunity. What is this? Something that was not feel a divine opportunity that never got a chance to get off the ground, that wasn't received. Feel like these are missed opportunities in your past. Opportunities that where when you had this choice to take a difficult turn and do shadow work and heal, that stuff sounds like, oh, it's fantastic, it's even healing and sounds gentle. Healing is painful. Emotionally, mentally, physically, you are shifting your energy. You are shifting who you are at the core. That takes a lot of bravery. I feel like this is talking about some exits along the way where when you had this choice in the past, you dove deeper into the darker energies, deeper into the matrix, because it's comfortable, it's what you're used to. And I feel like your higher self is also saying, so it's okay for others to do this. Healthy boundaries, but not judgment. You're about to take off. Boy, you're about to really take off. It has something to do with this connecting, and chances are, if you're tuning into this reading, you are like, oh, I wonder what I'm going to decide. You're not going to go deeper, a deeper dive. You've already been making choices along the way that you're facing the difficult decisions. You're seeing the light within you and wanting to, foster that, nurture that, and then play with it. Like, what can I do with this in this new world that I'm co-creating with so many others? There are people from your old energy that they're trying to manifest you. I feel like that might be something very similar to if it's not someone, whoever you're thinking about from your past, every time you raise your vibration and remove some energetic cords and shift your vibration, this person feels the absence of you and is trying to manifest you back without saying it, without being, ever putting anything on the line, their ego or anything. They don't gamble. Sorry, that was a real judging, like, it is what it is. I still got one toe in the matrix. I still got some pettiness within me. Hey, pettiness. Oh, no. So anyway, so this person is trying to manipulate you. They would not tell you. I mean, they feel you, your energy leaving, your focus shifting. Could quite possibly be their energy coming in that is the message that could create reactivity within you. Just remember to feel what you're feeling. Don't try to repress it. Don't try, just feel what you're feeling in the moment. Don't steal that. Don't rob yourself of the opportunity of feeling what's happening. And then feeling it as an observer. What is this mixture of feelings that I have? Wow. I'm going to sit with this because I know when I'm in my emotions, that's not a place for decisions. When I'm neutral and calm and receptive and can tap into my intuition, that's a place of making decisions, of speaking and direction and action. Yeah. So after this takes place, you're gonna have to go within, heal. Not like I feel like this is it gives you a whole different perspective. What's it give you a perspective on? Your challenge is 3 of Swords. I feel like it gives you the perspective on a broken heart. Whatever information comes out, it's about this 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords, broken heart, shattered heart. Yeah, definitely getting that third party, but it's more than that. Oh, this is a ton. We'll see. So in regard to the challenge, it feels all about some information coming out. Remember to stand your ground. Well, hello. Who's this lovely energy? This could be your energy. I feel like what would help is being very grounded, reminding yourself that you're safe, you're secure. I feel like what's going to happen is something is meant to disrupt you. It's meant to throw you off. I feel like this person does not like all the success, this energy, this motion in your energy. And I get the feeling instead of them being able to really rile you up and get you off in your feelings, it's more like, in cartoons, kind of, you see the big guy and the little guy tries to come at them, but they just put their hand out on their head and they're like, yeah, and they can't even reach them. Feel like it's like that. This person used to be able to manipulate you and just put their hooks into you and mess with your mind and your heart. And I feel like you're gonna surprise yourself that they just don't have that effect on you anymore. And in a way that, do you know what I mean? Like, they just don't do it for you anymore. I don't even feel like you would even tell them this because that would hurt their feelings. But I feel like whatever's coming out, you realize, oh my gosh, this person doesn't have that effect on me anymore. I'm not feeling addiction, codependency. I'm not riled up. Maybe a little pity for this person because I feel they're stuck. I am not the one to help them, obviously, but I am not going to be the one to close the door behind me and put up bars for anyone. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I feel like they're stuck in an energy. That does not mean they have access to me at all. But I do feel they're, they've got a lot of growing to do, and they might not do it in this lifetime. They might do it in the next lifetime or 5 lifetimes from now. It's not a race. We have eternity. But I feel like seeing things from this new vantage point is going to cause a tower for you. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like part of it is I've gotten my power back. This person no longer has access to control me. I have seniority. They can't even make me mad at them. They can't even make me upset. I just decline. I'm not going to close the door for them. I'm not going to thwart their ability to find their own light, but I am also not interested in. It's like, have you ever had a meal that you are so drawn to and you want to eat it every day? And so it's like a hyper fixation meal, and that's all you want to eat. And you might eat that for months and months and months, and that's just all you really want to eat. And then one day you're like, ugh, can't eat another bite, don't like that. I remember when that's all I wanted, but now I can't even, that might make me a little sick. That's kind of what this feels like. And I'm not trying to be mean to this person. I think you can feel that because I'm not trying to hurt their feelings, because I don't feel I want to even tell them that, because that would be hurtful and might push them further into their darkness. And I just don't want to connect with them anymore, is the feeling I have. Wow. Okay. This tells me that you've found a lot of balance between your feminine and your masculine energies. You have found security, safety, stability, abundance. You have created that for yourself when you were meant to be discarded and thrown aside, discarded. And instead, you are, without a lot of people and situations, energy in your space, instead of crumbling, you are thriving. I feel like you're hitting a thriving mark. For some of you, this might activate, there might be a love interest or a partnership that's very stable, lasting, someone who can get things done, someone who sees your value because you see your value, someone who wants to grow the same things you want to grow, someone who helps you. It's very interesting, babe. I don't want to spend too much time on this because it feels like some of you are creating that within yourself. So your feminine energy and masculine energy, I'm describing that happening. And some of you, as you're healing that feminine and masculine energy within, you are attracting a more balanced person on the outside. So, all right, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed this. I love this reading today. I really needed this. these messages are for me as well. I'm translating. I look forward to what are the energies of the day. Love your comments. I've been really busy and with moving and a lot of things going on in my 3D world here. But I love your comments. You guys are so supportive and caring. And yeah, one of the first things I do when I wake up in the morning and I'm going to be doing a reading is tune into the energies and how much I appreciate all of you. So I hope this reading was helpful. Take care. Bye.